And the bikes are where the bed.
Come on in.
I know, food in my bags.
This is cool.
I think so.
Yeah. This is really cool. So those are all battery. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, except for that one over there, right?
No, everything's battery.
No, you are correct. So yes, that if the trailer is hooked to the car, that one.
Yeah, if the trailer's hooked up to the car.
And you get
But-
do you leave these doors open? And
This is awesome.
Right.
And then there's a window behind here. I can't.
So you can open up and get a cross breeze.
Well, we got 3 windows, and then
this giant door.
Definitely
You
good.
can't see that window up there because it's covered by the bed.
So
This-
that's the Murphy.
these drop down to the exact height of level that it's supposed to be, and so all of them just drop down from gravity, and then you just set it down, and they just sit down straight, and then we put the bed in.
where are you going?
The bike hooks, take the wheels off, and the bike hooks to the forks. And they sit here like this, so they only have to be like what, 12 inches apart, Katie? And
That's about right.
yeah. Then we did this so we could put a stove here in case it's raining, because if it's raining, that was the ultimate goal, was that everybody buys those pod trailers, and you have to cook outside.
Yeah.
You get a place to sleep, but why don't you just get a tent?
And you
Why-
can't even
who
fit
wants
your
a-
bikes in a pod trailer, can you?
No, and who
They're
wants?
cool,
who
but-
wants?
If they fold it up, and then they'd be
14
on your mattress,
They
right?
wouldn't be the bikes
exactly, and
Yeah.
who wants a $14,000 tent?
they want. Right.
That's all you're buying.
That is.
And to put a little shelf in here the other day, Katie and I did.
That's
Oh.
cool.
And we put
Some hooks.
some hooks and utility hooks, another little nightstand type,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
and then you just hung
chandelier.
this just for fun.
Because it's cute.
Yeah.
Because Big Lot said 75% off, and it cost me
I
like
love it.
$2.25.
Oh, babe, we gotta go to Big Lots.
We do. We haven't been there.
I want a lantern.
long.
And
Okay.
then
I like those. Those are cool.
this was kind of silly, but I just put Velcro
Yeah.
on this, and then all our cooking utensils are in here, and then you just, when traveling, and then down here we can store all our cooking utensils, food, pots, pans, toilet paper, everything.
It's right there.
It is. It's
And that's your little step stool there, right?
yeah, for in
You
and
take
out.
that with you?
Did marry a short
Yeah.
lady.
Well,
The other thing I did was this. This was huge.
yeah, it's a
A
good
spice
height
rack.
too, you know.
Well, I put all these racks in,
Dude, that's a hobby.
but there's no studs in this door. There's one here and then there's one here. So I bought some aluminum strap
Yep.
metal
Secure
and
it.
secured it and drilled it in. So these things are just, I mean,
Locked.
Part of the door.
They're locked. They're as strong as the door.
So that's cool. So when you bring your stuff and you're leaving for the weekend, you have you can put all your stuff
Well,
in.
put all the food,
Mm-hmm.
and then, once I secure these, because really, I'm just going to zip tie these in.
Yeah.
And then once that's zip tied in, I'll probably just put like a small zip or a bungee over each. And then we can just put all our stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is just, and then when I put the tongue box has all the scissor lifts, all 4 scissor lifts.
To level it, stabilize it.
Level it. I have, the only thing I have to do exterior is to put, I bought line levels
Yeah.
for masons,
Yeah.
and we're gonna level the whole trailer and then glue them back and side so we can level the trailer
see where it's
with
at.
our scissor lifts. And I have all the ramps and everything
Cool.
in the tongue box, and then the spare tire is mounted to the tongue as
To the
well.
front.
So,
Oh, no, that. Okay. Well,
We
we're
built
going to edit that right out of there.
She's a doctor, don't worry.
basically, we built a teardrop trailer for $6,500 that has more amenities and a bigger bed and
Just
more windows.
User friendly.
And you can stand up in it.
Oh yeah.
You can stand up.
You
in
got
it.
you got
John
room
can
for
stand
lots
up
of
in it.
activities
Well,
around
and if
here.
I
Yeah,
need a
I'm
new
standing
fridge,
in here.
this thing can go to Home Depot.
Exactly.
And if I need a new couch, this thing can go to American Furniture Warehouse. It's so easy, and we have our water. It fits here perfectly. Got full 5 gallons there. We could easily do another one, and then we have our shower.
Awesome.
And that'll hang. And then the next thing we're ordering is the awning
For the
that goes
sign.
out the window.
What kind are you getting?
Can't remember. Outlander.
Outlander.
Okay.
Outlander, and I think I'm gonna do an 8 by
nice.
6.5
Yeah. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that would be
because
perfect.
you know. And then out the back of this, we have a Kelty wind wall wing,
Cool.
and so you just set that up over whatever picnic table you park next to or whatever, and then the those lawn chairs are exceedingly vintage.
They're nice though.
They
I love them.
Are they?
they came with the house we rented in Portland.
I can't believe they're
Original
still
sign.
like in good shape.
They're awesome.
Well, you can't wreck them
No,
because they were made 30 years ago. Imagine that.
right?
But yeah.
So what's this for right here? Your shower rod.
Oh, just coat hangers.
Just coat
and
hangers,
then-
anything you want up there?
Well, no, not necessarily. We ride a lot, and your riding gear gets kind of sweaty.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to be able to air it out
Okay.
and have a place to hang it. So we got some curtains. We can hang our jerseys and stuff because it's not realistic to wear.
Sweaty
You go
stuff.
on. Well, no, you go on bike trips. You need something. You can't take if you go on. It's expensive to take 5 kits
Yeah.
every single time you ride to change. So sometimes
Just air it out and
air it
then
out,
you're good.
ride
Deal with it.
Again,
Right?
do you like the home sweet home?
I love it.
Yep. And then you've got this. That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, that one's glued down.
That's
The
totally
happy
cool.
camper.
I have one more piece.
Oh, it smells so good. I love the
I
smell
know.
of
I
wood.
got one more piece, so I figured maybe one more little shelf.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
maybe
put it right there.
And then you
over
can
here.
command
or-
strip. Command strip is what I do, and I love it. You could do like succulents or something. Just have a
You
little
can put
plant. and you
hooks that you
command
can
strip it.
move and stuff, you know?
Look how awesome. These are marine and RV quality windows, and they just go up so easy, and you can
gotta
actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? I mean, they're a little spendy, but
Yeah, but to
Yeah,
have that
those are
screen
like
go up,
what
that's
we
great.
have on our
We
our
don't. Our
slides.
screens don't go up.
No.
That's awesome.
Well, I
yeah.
think they do, but
Get a fly out.
they're not as new, so they probably don't function quite as well. You know? Let me get a shot from back here. This is cool.
So also, the paint we did on the floor is concrete and patio paint.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
Super
tough.
tough, but it has grit. So it's like literally like painting sandpaper to your floor,
Right.
or
Yeah.
grip tape.
Yep. Yep.
So it's great. We've only done one coat, but Dad did this one. Dad scratched that when he dropped the bed when we were bringing it in. But otherwise,
Looks great.
I don't think it needs 2 coats.
I don't think it does either.
No.
So
Yeah, it's a really cool,
This
super,
is
Super
functional
fun.
little rig,
Yeah.
and it's ready to go.
It's
That's
ready to go.
I think that's the thing that we can't be understated is we back the bikes in, throw our clothes in, throw some food because the cooler is spaced right here, just the right length,
Right.
and
See Dave's moment.
we drive down the road. We're camping. We can do it in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
That's what's up.
that's the key.
Yeah.
It's just to be ready to go because with the way things are with Katie's practice and
Yeah.
my
I was
job,
wondering. Okay.
You
can't.
just
It's
never
like
know.
a last minute thing. It could
Yep.
be.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have the kind of time to just
Plan a
well.
vacation.
Well, let's get home early tonight so we can pack for tomorrow. How about let's just pack tomorrow
And let's go.
and go?
Yeah.
So how do the nets work up front for the screen? Is that pretty? Do they work good?
Not as well as
Not as well as you
but
expected?
that's an old one I left in the garage for like 3 years. So I'm gonna get a new one and just tack it up the same way, and then the magnets are weak.
Probably.
Oh.
But it worked great,
Cool.
even in the wind. It worked great, but I want those magnets to go click, click, click,
Just,
click, click, all the way
just to
down.
close, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it was great
Yeah.
while we were there the first inaugural run. Really, I mean, in all honesty, I think this thing's done.
Yeah.
I can't
I don't think there's
of
much more that
anything
you
else.
could do.
Yeah.
One of the things that we
The
found that
awning
was
you'll love.
one of the things we found that was really funny was when we started measuring these windows, everything fit, except when you look at the studs to cut between them, they look like they're shaped in an L, but they're not. They're shaped in a backwards S or a forward
Everything's
S.
backwards.
So no matter how we cut it, we kept hitting a stud. No matter if we shifted it this way or this way, we kept hitting a stud. So finally, we just cut the stud
cut the
about
stud.
1/8 of an inch, and
It was fine.
really took us probably the third window to truly realize why they wouldn't fit, but they don't make
Do you have
windows
another
small.
window behind the bed?
Yeah.
There is a window behind the bed.
Okay,
there.
perfect.
You
You don't
can-
have to take it down.
Well, it's pretty simple. You just
Just undo the strap.
Just undo
and-
this just a little bit, and you can see. I'll show you for posterity. But
Cool. That's perfect.
back there's the
Get a lot
window.
of cross breeze with that.
Well, for sure. And when Dad and I started building it, we thought, oh, and Katie, we thought 2 windows is enough. You don't have to tighten this very much because the way I did the plate,
Yeah.
I plated it into the studs and then centered it in the middle for vertical weight.
Yep.
Once we put it in, Bud and I looked at it and said, it needs a third window. You know, we had these back here and that, but there was just, once you close the door,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
glad
just
you did that.
dark and
KV.
Yeah.
kind of cavey, so we did that. And then I just had to double think everything.
Yeah.
Because you've never done it before. It's
Well-
unusual.
Yeah, and a construction background means nothing
No.
when you're dealing with like 16-inch centers that actually aren't 16-inch centers. They're actually 15 and 5/8.
Right.
And or if you go to the other side, it's 13 and 3/8
Right.
because the guy building them at the factory did this instead of this with the studs, and so there's no way to know. And we did cut one line, and I'm not willing to take this window out
No.
to replace the line because that line actually only lights up the wheel well. So once I got there, I knew that I was never going to do that again on that side, and it'll never be
It's
replaced,
fine.
and I could care less.
I'm gonna
It's
go
fine.
see the dogs.
Okay. I'm going to walk around the outside too. This thing's pretty cool,
It's
man.
pretty cool, right? I mean,
It's
Sorry,
totally
I'm sorry, baby.
sturdy too. You
super
know?
functional.
Yeah.
And from a brand new standpoint,
You cannot beat it.
warranty on the axles, roof, everything. I probably voided the warranty with digging a hole through it with a roof fan.
Well, maybe. I
But
don't
this is pretty cool. So put the spare tire here, and then
Oh, there's all your stuff.
there's all our scissor jacks, our hitch, and then we've got 2 levelers with chocks, and then the chocks that are under the tires right now fit right in there, as well as the
Do you use a drill for these, or you just
I just
do it?
hand twist, and then when it
Hand
gets
crank
tight, I
'em.
put the one.
Those are pretty cool, though, man. That's good.
Yeah, they're great. Thanks, Walmart.
Right? And they totally work, right?
They do.
Yeah.
They'll lift this thing right off the ground, no matter how much we have in it. And then I
That thing?
actually bought a good tongue hitch just because You know,
Well,
who
it's-
wants to see it being dragged down the road by its chains because somebody wants it worse than me?
Yeah, exactly.
So this tongue box went in pretty easy. It was a Harbor Freight.
That's great. For a little added security on the inside.
Well, because I don't want to be locked in,
no.
and you can't close the door without it, because everything locks from the outside.
Yeah.
So put this in with the door lat, like just a pull, and
Yeah, you do not want to be locked in.
no,
So you should use that when you're camping, even just so somebody can't lock you in and run down the road.
Well, actually, we thought about that, and I lock the swivels.
Shut.
Lock it like
Yeah, there you
this
go.
so that it can't. We have a thicker lock, and so that it can't
Okay.
get closed, or you
Good.
can just so that no one can lock you in. Which I
Take
can't
it.
imagine.
I mean, you
being
made
locked
somebody
in.
mad on the way up there, blowing by, and they got a teardrop, and they
Right, yeah.
drag you
Flip
down
some
the
guy
road.
off on.
Well, or they're outside in the rain cooking,
Yeah, right. You're like,
and they're like, "Hey, our bed's in there. It costs $1 million.
sorry. Oh,
It's not as
funny.
comfy as your 4-inch memory foam that you got on
No.
Etsy."
Man, that's cool though. That's fun. How long did it take you? Like just
Well,
hours?
Well, not long.
I guess if you added the hours of work, it was probably no more than 7 hours worth of work.
That's really cool. And it came out great. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
7 hours worth of work and 30 hours worth of thinking about it.
Right.
we,
We won't
we
count
did.
that.
We did a lot of thinking before we did some of this stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was funny. The guy said, you know, for a couple $100 more, I can get you radial tires, not bias ply tires. And I was like, it's a trailer. Why would I want
What?
radials?
What do you what?
Bias ply tires are for
Trailers.
trailers. I mean, they made them for 1 million years, and they last forever, and they're stronger. And I mean, I kind of giggled. I'm like, that doesn't sound like an upgrade. Thanks, I'll take these.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah.